ja ba ga da dash kha pha cha cha tha cha cha thav kapai shashasar hal Mahasha Sutrani. Okay, I think last time we were doing this last shloka here, which is, let me see, which page do I have here? I think this Abravitcha Bhagavan Matangajayir Yad Brahadhirapi Karma Dushkaram, number 39. Tatra Naham Anumantum Utsahe Moghavritti Kalabhascha Cheshtitam. So one more time. Abravitcha Bhagavan Matangajayir Yad Brahadhirapi Karma Dushkaram. Tatra Naham Anumantum Utsahe Moghavritti Kalabhascha Cheshtitam. So we looked at the commentary last time. The Padacheda was Abravit Cha Bhagavan Matangajayihi Yad Brahadbhihi Api Karma Dushkaram Tatra Na Aham Anumantum Utsahe Moghavritti Kalabhasya Cheshtitam. Now, if you look at the vibhaktis of each one of these, we can put down, let's see, is Karthik into the vibhaktis for us? Let's see. Yes, Karthik, go ahead.
Hi, Satish. So first it is Abravit is Tingantam, it is Lang Lakara.
Correct.
Ekavachana, Prathama Purusha Ekavachana.
Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. Dhatu is Bru. Abravit means he said, okay. I think we did that last time in detail. If you looked at last time notes, we were talking about this Dhatu Bru. The Adagama is here by 6471. Lung Lung Rung Furadattaha. I hope all of you are using this Ashtadhyayi, which is searchable, very nice. You can jump to any sutram very quickly. So if you put 6471, you can just jump to that sutram, you know. See that? It says it's very convenient. So lung lung rung shwad udattaha. You can do that, you know, and you can also search in Devanagari. So if you put a, let's say, lung in here, it should jump to that also, you know. Let me try lung. Yes, see lung, and so if you go to the next one, let's see if it finds it. Yeah, it should find it. So it's very useful. You can check any sutra number. You can also check any, you know. Why did you not find it? Lung lung rung shuradattaha. Let me try that. Yes, it found it. Lung lung rung shuradattaha. Very, very useful tool this is. You can check any padam in the Ashtadhyayi. In fact, also the Gita also is here. You can search anything in the Gita. So these two are very useful. Actually, even the Bhagavatam is here. Yes. Go ahead.
Your voice is actually breaking. Is it for everybody or it's just for me? I just wanted to confirm.
Let's see. Is it better now? No?
The voice is actually breaking up and coming. It's not coming as a continuous stream.
Okay, let me try something. Let me try. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, let me try something. Give me 1 second.
Looks like Mr. Paul Alice is saying it is continuous for him. So maybe it is just my system.
Karthik, I think your voice is breaking up. Satish's voice is fine.
How am I better now?
Oh, okay. I think my internet connection might have the problem. I'll try to shift to the wired internet.
Am I okay now with the voice?
I can hear you well, Satish.
Okay. All right. Let's continue. I think Karthik will come back to this thing. Anyway, these two are very good. The Ashtadhyayi is here and the Gita is here, searchable. So let's, Ravi, you want to take the Padacheda? I think Karthik is coming back. So let me see the shloka again. So, all right. So Abravit. So that's Lang Lakaraha. It's Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. Again, Prathama Purusha is in English third person. We'll be careful about that. So Cha is it Karthik, you there? Or you're, no, I think he's coming back. Okay, Ravi, you can do this Padacheda for us. Ravi?
Yes, Satish.
I'm here, Satish, but I think my internet is having a problem.
Okay. All right, but you can, I think we can hear you fine. Go ahead. Cha is
Cha is Avyaya.
Okay, Avyaya Padam. Okay.
Padam. Bhagavan. Matangajaihi.
So Bhagavan, what is the vibhakti Bhagavan?
Bhagavan. Hey Bhagavan, is it Sambodhan?
It's Sambodham. It's Sambuddhav. Ekvachanam Sambuddhav. Prajpadikam is Bhagavat over here. Bhagavat, if you quickly want to do the Subandha Karyam, Subkaryam for this one. So if we take the, let's see, so we start with Bhagavat. One who has Bhaga is Bhagavat. Bhaga. The Bhaga has various meanings. If you go to after dictionary, we will see that, Bhaga has, so what we have is Bhaga plus Su, but this is Su in the Sambuddhav. It is in the vocative, so this is Sambuddhav Su. Sambuddhav. Okay, now let's see if we go to after dictionary, there's interesting thing for Bhaga. There is a, let me see if I can bring up that here. If I can bring Bhaga, let's say for Bhaga over here. Okay, so Bhagaha. So he described as this, Aishwaryasya, Samagrasya, Viryasya, Yashasaha, Shriyaha. This is what I'm looking at this one over here, okay? If maybe I can copy that maybe. Okay, let's see if I can put that in the document. So Aishwaryasya, Samagrasya, Viryasya, Yashasaha, Shriyaha. Jnana Vairagyayoshchaiva Shannam Bhaga iti irana. So Bhaga is said to be these 6 things, which is Aishwarya entirely, means completely, in their entirety. So all of Aishwarya, Virya, Yashaha, Shri, all in Shashti, okay? Jnana Vairagyayoshcha. So when these 6 are present in their full measure, that's called Bhaga. So Bhagavat is one who has these 6, is called Bhagavat. Okay, you want to try Suprakriya, Ravi?
Yes, Satish. I'm not sure if I can do it.
Okay, listen. I'll give you the steps. Try to give me Sutram if you can.
Okay.
Let us. I need the Num Agama here, Ravi. Can you find it for me, Num Agama?
Oh, Num.
Let's say when we do a like when you derive Bhagavan, let's say, do you remember Sutram when we do the present participle like Pashyan, Shunvan? I think we had the other day the example.
Pashyan, yes, Satish.
So let's say we do Pashyat and become Pashyan. Which Sutram gives us the Num Agama in that?
I don't recollect, Satish.
Okay, no problem. Kartik, are you here? I think it's called. I think Usha ji might.
Ugitam Sarvanamasthanaya dhatoh.
Very good. What number is that? Ugidacham. Sarvanam.
Yes, Satish ji.
What number is that?
Ugidacham.
What number is that? We can also search it up now. So we don't need to know the number. Ugidacham. Here it is. 7170, Kartik. So it's very easy. You can search now very quickly on this Ashtadhyay. So Ugidacham, Sarvanama Sthaniya Dhatoho. Anything which is Ugit. Uk is what? Ugit. Then Dhatu, this Dhatu Anchu becomes Ach. So that's different. Sarvanama Sthaniya Dhatoho. Sarvanama Sthaniya is of course Sud Anupumsakasya. So that the Su will qualify Sarvanama Sthanam. So by 7170, because the Vatu Pratyaya has the U as an It, that is why we can use this Sutram for Bhagavat. So now the important thing is that you have to know the etymology of these words in order to know when you can use the, Suprakriya will depend on the etymology, the Vyutpatti of the Pratipadikam will have importance in determining the Suprakriya. So Ugidacham Sarvanama Sthana is Dhatoho Num Agamaha, and of course Midachon Tyatparaha. So in the Num, the Ukara is an It by Upadesh Ajunanasika It, Makara Halantyam, and then the it puts the Agamaha after the last Ach in the term. So in Bhagavat, the Vakara Uttavarti Akara is the last Ach there. It's going to go after that to become Bhagavant. We're going to get, so we will have Bha one like that, okay, and plus in the Supratya, of course, the Uka is by Upadesha Nasika It, only we have Sakara. So we use the 7170. Udesham Sarvanama Sthane Dhatu. Okay, now I think you can complete for Ravi. You can do it first. Ravi now.
Yes, Satishji, first we do Halyabhyo Dirghat Sutisya Puktam Hal.
Yes, very good. That's so if you have halantam prajapadikam, after that the aprukta supratyaha is going to be aprukta all the time anyway because the u is in it, it's going to drop. Okay, so let's make it then. So that's what number is that, Ravi?
Could it be in 7-2 somewhere?
No, it's not 7. It's 6168. 6168. So bha. You know, Lopa Vivarvali, that's 6166. From that,
Okay.
Anuvritti of Lopa comes down to this one. So you get Bhagavan, that's what happens. So this we get Lopaha. So 6168. Halniyabhyo dirgha suti shya pruktam hal. This also you could have searched over here. When you see Halniyabhyo, you can say, you know, you can look at under Hal. Let's see. Here, very first one. See how fast this one is. This is really useful. I just typed in Hull, and the first hit I got was this one. I mean, of course, there may have been others also, but 6168 came up as the very first hit. So if you can just keep this page up, and just search quickly, and think that there are not that many typos in this one. There might be some typos, but we'll correct them as we go along. So anyway, 6168. What's the next step, Ravi?
So Bhagavan.
So now we got the Sanyoganta.
So we can do Sanyogantasya Lopaha.
Sanyogantasya Lopaha. So what number would that be roughly?
I think it's in the Tripadi, Satishji.
In Tripadi, yes. And it has to be after 827. Why is that? 827 is no lopa Prajapadikantasya. It has to be after that. Because of what? Because you don't want the nakar to drop. So this Sanyogantasya Lopaha. Sanyogantasya Lopaha is actually 8223, I believe it is. 8223. Sanyogantasya Lopaha. Sanyogantasya Lopaha. Actually, in this case, will it make a difference whether it is this Takara Lopa is going to be Asiddham? Means in the Tripadi, in the last 3 quarters of Ashtadhyayi, you cannot look back. Once you do some karyam, you cannot go back to an earlier rule and apply that one. So what we are doing right now is removing this Sanyoganta Takara, Sanyogantasya Lopaha. Because Supting Antam Padam, even though Sakara took Lopaha, it is, you know, it has the Pratyalopi Pratyal Lakshanam. You can still apply Supting Antam Padam. So this has the Padanta, it's the Padam, Bhagavan. So this is Sanyoganta Takaraha, so which is Padanta. So you can do Sanyoganta Lopaha. So you get Bhagavan. Now let's go to 8223. The question I'm asking is that in 8223, if you look at it, 8223, okay, 8223, Sanyogantasya Lopaha. What I was saying was that in 827, you have Sutram no lopa Prajapadikantasya. Now that one will not see the Takar Lopa of Sanyogantasya Lopaha. But you don't need any other Sutram, Ravi or Karthik, anybody, which we don't really need that Sutram here. Why is that? Because maybe what do you think, Karthik? Do we need a Sutram?
Is it 822, Satishji?
No, I said because Purvatra Siddham, I'm saying, will the Sanyogantas Takar Lopaha will be Asiddham in the eyes of Nalopa Prajapadikantas, correct? But is there something else also which will help us?
Yeah.
Even if, which is that? This is a Sutram for today, Karthik.
Because Nakara will not be Pratipadikanta.
No, it is Prajapadikantam now because Takara has gone. Because, you know, because Nakara is a Prajapadika Nakara. It is at the end of a Padam now. So it's going to be subject to deletion.
So we should apply 822 in this case? Or?
No, the 828, let's think about like Raja, right? So when you do like Raja in like Atman, become Atma, in all those cases you do the Nulava Prajapadikantasya. Like, you know, but look at 828, Karthik.
Yeah.
No ni sambuddhyoho. In a word like Rajan, right, for example, you cannot drop that Nakara of Rajan. There's no Sanyogantasya Lopa over there. In the word Rajan, there is no Sanyogantasya Lopa. So the Nakara is subject to 827, but 828 is no other than that. No ni sambuddhyoho. So here we don't even need the Purvatra Siddham. Because no ni sambuddhyo is needed. The sambuddhi If it's a part of Sambuddhi, it will not drop, So nani sambuddhyoho. So when the pratyaya ni is following or sambuddhi is following, the nakara will not drop. So anyway, in our case, we can purvatra siddham is applicable. Also applicable is nani sambuddhyoho. So we are fine. Okay. In fact, Karthik, you were saying no lopaha sup swara sanya tugvidishu prati, right? So no lopaha is it's only if no lopaha take place.
Yes, Satish.
Right now we're deciding whether it should take place or not. That's what we are. Okay. So Ravi, you follow that?
Yes, Satish.
Okay. All right. So 8 to 8 or 8 to 1, either way we can. So become Bhagavan. So hey Bhagavan. Okay. Let's go back to the shloka. All right. What's the next padam here? Matangajayihi. Matangajayihi is like Ramaihi. Matangaja Ramaihi. Tritiya bhavachanam. Matangajayihi. Like Ramaihi. And then Yat. So Yat karma dushkaram. So vartate. See, because Yat has two possibilities, actually three possibilities. Yat can be a prathama ekavachanam of Pradipadikam Yat in Napumsakalinge. It can also be Dvitiya ekavachanam. It can also be an Avyaya padam. Yat is used frequently like in Bhagavad Puranam. Yat means Yasmat. So Yat could mean Yasmat also. Sometimes it could also mean other, like Yada, Yadi. So these things like that, But anyway, right now we have the word karma following. So this is going to be the prathama ekvachanam of the sarvanama shabda Yat. So Yat karma dushkaram. And it's because when you find a Yat padam, always look for the corresponding Tat padam. Because in English, that action which is difficult to be done even by these large elephants, then what? What about that? Tatra. Tatra is, so this Yat padam will be formed. Sometimes you will supply that from the context, but the Tat padam is of course gone into a Tadita formation here, become Tatra. But Tasmin, because Tatra means Saptamyastra. So there is Tatra means Tasmin. So when you find a Yat padam, look for the corresponding Tat padam, and vice versa also. So Yat will be Prathama ekvachanam Napumsakalinge. Yat is then any pronoun, any adjective, always find a noun behind it. So the word is Karman Pradipadikam, Karman. Because Yat does not have its own gender number case. The gender number, I should say. The karma is what is driving that. Okay. Now, if you skip ahead to karma, so Pradipadikam is what here, Ravi, in karma?
Is it Karman, Satish?
Karman. It has to be Karman. It has to be Karman because you are not going to get this form. There's one more lesson for today. Is that if you see this Prathama Dvitiya Ekavachanam Akaranta Visarga Rahita, then you can definitely say there's no other possibility for that. It has to be a Anta Napumsakalinga Pratipadikam. One more time. If you see a Prathama or Dvitiya Ekavachanam Akaranta Visarga Rahita. Of course, Akaranta Visarga Rahita means Akaranta only. Then in that case, it is going to be a Napumsakalinga Pratipadikam ending in An. Anybody in Gita, any example of this? I'm looking for a Pratipadikam or a Subanta form ending in a Akara, Prathama or Dvitiya Ekavachan. There are many of these in Gita. Anybody quickly?
Satish, Kim Karma Kima Karmeti.
Kim Karma Kima Karmeti. A little bit of cheating there. You got the same word, but that's good. I will take that. Which chapter is that, Ravi?
It's chapter 4, Satish.
Chapter 4. Can you give me another one? Ushaji? Gita? Janma Karma Chame Divyam.
Evam yo veti tattvataha.
Janma Karma Chame Divyam. So Janman Pratipadikam. Because Janma is, is I think the Dvitiya Ekavachanam ending in Akaraha. You can quickly spot these words, This could be one of the homework exercises, so Ravi, on the next. We have not done these yet, but anyway, when it comes. So if you can look at Dvitiya or Prathama Ekavachanam Akaranta, it is going to be in the Napumsakalinga Pratipadikam ending in An. So let's, one more. Yad Gatvan Nivartante, Tadhama Paramam Mama. Dhama. Tadhama Paramam Mama. One more. Mama Vartmanu Vartante, Manushya Pacha Sarvashaha. Mama Vartmanu Vartante. Mama Vartma Anuvartante. That Vartma. So Vartman Pratipadikam, Dhaman Pratipadikam, Janman Pratipadikam. These all come in the Gita, okay? Again, Gita is searchable. So where would this be? This comes in two chapters, I think. Mo Vartvana Vartante Manushya Partha Sarvashaha. This comes in two chapters. Mo Vartvana Vartante. Let's try to search for that. Let's see. Mo Vartvana Vartante Manushya Partha Sarvashaha. This is chapter 3. That's number 323. Also chapter 4. So yes, Ushaji had it. Yes. Yes, Ushaji.
Satiji. Yeah, Satiji. I remember third and fourth. Yeah.
Oh, very good. So here, now you can also search these. So you can also go there. Momo That's Momo Vartma Anuvartante. That's another one. So we can. So okay. My voice is better. That's good. Thank you. So now we can search for this. So let's finish off the prakriya for karma over here quickly. So let's see. You want to try some, Ravi? Karman. Let's try with karman. Pratipadikam karman. Plus, in this case, we have pratyaya su. What's the next step, Ravi? Of course, I can do the upadeshajana nasika it. That's one we can always do that. Do we need that?
That's the only thing I knew, Satish.
But actually, we don't need that one because samo napumsakat. Samo napumsakat is that if you have napumsakalinga pratipadikam, followed with pratyaya su or samo napumsakat, then that su or takes lopaha. So samo napumsakat. So let's go that actually look syat. I'm sorry, not lopaha. We take look. Well, let's find the sutram. Samo napumsakat. Can I search for this? Samo napum. It's going to be 7.1. Swamor. Let's see. Swamor napumsakat. Here it is. Samo napumsakat and the look syat. So 7.123 says when you have the pratyaya su or and because the entire su is going to go, you don't need to do the upadeshajana nasika it. Because this sutram is going to remove the entire su pratyaya. You take look. Because pratyasya luk shlu lupaha. Pratyasya luk shlu lupaha. So when a luk, shlu or lup is done, it affects the whole pratyaya. The entire pratyaya is gone. That number will be in chapter 1. Pratyayasya luk shlu lupaha. Okay, let me see. It's in 1.161. Pratyayasya luk shlu lupaha. So when you do you don't have to do alone yasya. This is not going to follow that. You have to do the look of the entire pratyaya. So you don't need to do upadeshana nasikat and all that. So when by applying that 7.123 itself, we can remove the entire supra. So what's the next step? Do you want to try the next step for me?
Next, it should be nalopa of pratipadikantасya.
Yeah, but then how can I get the pratipadika, the padasanya when the pratyaya has gone away? What's the system for that?
Pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam.
Yeah, pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam. But how about nalumatangasya? Will that have any effect on us?
Well, we are still doing angakaryam when the pratyaya disappears.
Yeah, but thing is that we only doing the sanya vidhanam here. Because suptingantam padam is a sanya sutram, not a vidhi sutram. Only gives a sanya, that's all. So sanya sutram will not be stopped by nanumatangasya. Of course, the vidhi is going to be by these 8 to 7, by the sutram, the nalapa pratipadikantасya. But the sanya sutram only requires the pratyaya to be there. Suptingantam padam. So anyway, let's go step by step. So we got this by samo napumsakat. Samo napumsakat. Ravi, what is apavada for samo napumsakat? What's an apavada for that? Atoam. Next sutram. We can like word like vanam, right? You take vana plus su, vana plus that su should not drop, becomes atom. So that's the next sutram. So in a word like vana, so we don't get samo napumsakat. So the following sutram says this atom. If you have akaranta pratipadikam, we get the desha for su or Okay, so we get so we got karman. Then as Ravi said, we get the suptingantam padam, pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam. Maybe I'll put all these numbers here, and we get the final form. We get this karma. Same thing in Gita, janma karma chame divyam. Now, so this set of steps will only occur when you get the samo napumsakat followed by the nulafur pradipadikanta. That is the reason why that, this, when you see akaranta prathama ditya ekavachanam, it will mean we have napumsaka linga pradipadikam ending in an. Okay, let's put here suptingantam padam 1414, and we also need pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam. What number is that? Pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam. Pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam. Okay, let's try that. Pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam. Pratyaya lope. Yeah, it's 1162. Pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam. Okay, 1162. So we need that 1162, and followed by finally by 827 no lopa pradipadikanta. I'll put this here. So if we see a prathama athva dvitiya ekavachanam vachanam, which is adan, which is ending in at, akaraha, then it must be then the pradipadikam must be napumsakalingam. And it also napumsakam, and also it should be ending in an. Okay, so this is, you can remember this rule, and next time you have this, you can follow these same steps, which is samao napumsakat and nulafur pradipadikanta. Okay, let's move on. What's the next thing is, so bruhat bhi, we skipped that. So bruhat is a visheshanam. Bruhat bhi is only one bis ending in all of subantas. So there's only one possibility. It has to be the titiya bahuvachanam, disqualifying matanga jayihi. So it's going to be pullinge titiya bahuvachanam. Bruhat bhi matanga jayihi. Api davyam padam, avyayam, even. Now dushkaram, I think we did it last time, dushkaram. Anybody want sutram for that, for dushkaram? Anybody? With Karthik, what sutram we had for dushkaram? This is upapada samas. Ishad dussu. Kricha krichartheshu khal.
Is it the khal one?
Ishad dussu. So let's see. Ishad dussu. There it is. It's number 33126. So when you have the upapada either ishad, dus, or su, and the meaning of krichra or akrichra means difficulty or ease, the pratyaya khal can be used following any dhatu. So it doesn't say which dhatu adhikaraha. So 33126. So what we have is we have the dus followed by the kru and the pratyaya khal. Of course, so 33126, I'm going to put in document here, so 33126. So we get dus plus the dhatu is kru plus the pratyaya is khal. In the khal pratyaya, of course, we get lashak patadjite halantyam. So akara vashishyate 33126. Ishad dusu kricha krichartheshu khal. I think we did the example last time in the Gita, chapter 6, Dushprapa. Also in chapter this Durasadam, we also did Sudurlavaha. Examples in Gita 33126. I'm sorry. Okay. Now the khal is going to do the guna for the kru. The sarvadhatuka ardhatuka yoho. Then the uranra paraha becomes dus plus kara. So we'll get dus plus kara. So that's what we got. So we did sarvadhatuka ardhatuka yoho followed by uranra paraha. Uran Paraha is what we got. Now the question is that how will that Sakara become Murdhanya Shakara Adesha? Anybody in the class? Because normally when we have this, you get Sasaju Ruho, Karavasana Visarjani. Let's just do those two steps. So we can do Sasaju Ruho, Karavasana Visarjani. So we'll get the form with the Visarga, Duho. Then we get Kara. Now at this point you shall have Kupoha Kafpaucha. So you'll get the form either Visarga or the Jivva Mulya. But how am I going to get the Mudhan Shakara Adesha? Anybody in the class? Karthik, what do you think? I think he's logging back with a new ID. Okay. So this sutram is in the 8.3, a special sutram, where if you have a upadha of prior to the visarga, if you have the upadha as E or U, short E or short U, idudupadasya, right? And it says, let me go to sutram, idudupadasya cha pratyayasya. So if you have the upadha as E or U, so id or ud upadasya, idudupadasya, okay. Idudupadasya cha pratyayasya. So 8.3.41. So 8.3.41, if you want to look at the sutram 8.3.41, let's see if I can get 8.3.41. Okay. Look at the vritti of this sutram, 8.3.41. Let's find that 8.3.41. And it's saying that if you have the upadha as short E or short O, but it should not be a visarga from a pratyaya. Visarga should not be pratyaya janita visarga. For example, if you say harihi karoti, now harihi karoti, you do have the prior visarga, you have the E as upadha. But that harihi, that ikara, the visarga came from the pratyaya su, Sasaju Shoruhu and the Karavasana Visarjaniyaha. But so that will not qualify for this 8.3.41 because Karthik, you here? Karthik, you're back? Yeah, I think I'll make him organizer. Okay.
Yes, Satish.
I can make an organizer now. I think you're better. So I'm looking at Sutram 8.3.41, Karthik, because we were studying how do we make the Murdhanya Shakara Adesha, right? In the Dushkara, like Dushprapa, same thing in Gita also. So Sutram says Idudupadasya cha pratyayasya. So if you have a visarga which is not a pratyaya janita visarga, which has the ikara or ukara as upadha, then what happens to that? Ikara upadasya, ukara upadasya cha apratyayasya visarjaniyasya murdhanya shakara adesha bhavati kuppoha parataha. Kuppoha parataha. This is apavada. This is apavada for that, kufpaucha, that's apavada for that sutra. So if you have the ikara upadha or ukara upadha, and there's a visarga following that, which is not a pratyaya visarga, in that case, you're going to get this one. Now, which words are qualifying for this? This is the Kashika has gotten a parigananam. Parigananam is a listing. Listing has been made by the Vyakhyata, of which term will qualify for this kind of condition, because this has to be a non-pratyaya visarga. And it has to be E or U as upadha. What Kashika is saying is that nir, dur, bahir, avis, chatur, pradus. Only these six words, these six terms can generate this kind of condition, where you have a upada which is E or U, and a visarga is there. And if it's followed by the kavarga or pavarga, of course, because of the karavasana yor visarjani, it will be only ka, kha, pa, pha. Only these four. So then if you have nir, dur, vahir, avis, chatur, pradus. So if we have one of these six, in that case, visarga becomes a murdhanya shakara adeshaha. So becomes over 8.3.41. Idudupadasya cha pratyayasya. This important becomes in Gita dushprapa, dushpurushaha. So it is in what is that? Dushkarma, nishpapaha. So in all these words, you need this sutram, which is 8341. Idudupasasya chapatyasya. Let's put that one 8341. So now we get 8341, 8341. So here we use, of course, the Satsuyushoruho, Karavasanayor Visajaniyaha. And then after that, we are going to use the Idudupasasya chapatyasya, make it dush. Okay. And it's qualifying, so it's adjective. So it's 8341. Idudupasasya chapatyasya, 8341. Okay, so let's go back to the shloka, see what we have left now. That's qualifying karma. Qualifying karma. Then tatra is a avvaya padam. Avvaya padam. It's the beginning of 5.3. We have all these sutras which create these tadditas which are going to be avvayas. That's not the only place, but very, very common forms. So let's go to that one. I think the sutram is saptamyas. Saptamyas. Saptamyastral, 5310. 5310. So these words kim, sarvanama, and bahubhyaho, advyadibhyaha. So sarvanama, if you have sarvanama pratipadikam, or the kim goes up to the dvi. So sarvanama shabda only up to dvi. Now what do we mean by that? Only up to dvi. So to look at the sutram sarvadini sarvanamani. Look at sarvadini sarvanamani 1127. There you see a listing of what is sarvadini. What is sarvadini sarvanamani? So sarvadini will come sarvadini sarvanamani. And the listing is given here. Let's see. Sarva, Vishwa, Ubha, Ubhaya, and so on, And it ends in these. Yad, tad, yad, etad, idam, adas, eka, dvi, yushmad, asmad, bhavatu, kim. So this tral pratyaya can only come up to dviparyanta, only up to here, only up to here. So, so this yushmad, asmad, bhavatu, kim, these will not take this pratyaya. But then Panini puts back the kim. So the kim he wants also. But the kim is at the end of this kana. So what Panini says is that he says the here it is, kim sarvanama. So kim he puts back over here because it was yushmad asmad bhavatu kim. So we don't want yushmad asmad bhavatu, but we want the kim to get the words like kutra and all that. So kim sarvanama bahubhyo advyadibhya. So this is what is because when you take a tadita form, you need three things. Which prakriti can take the pratyaya? What is the pratyaya? In what meaning? And most of the time you will not get all three in one sutra. Because many times Panini will do an adhikara with the pratyaya only, or he might do only the meaning only, artha nirdeshaha. So and then you might have the prakriti somewhere else. So here this kim sarvanama bahubhyaha advyadibhyaha, only telling you which prakriti, which paribatikams can take this pratyayas which are following. And now in this 5310 his Panini says saptamyastral. So here saptamyanta, then the pratyaya. So these just give you two things. It should be in the saptamyate. I give you the pradibadikam tral. The tral will be given. And then these pradibadikam take it. So we have now the word pradibadikam tad plus tral. In tral, of course, we have the halancham. So lakara is an it. So let's 5310 we can take. So this section in 5.5.3 is a very nice section. We have a lot of likha panchamyas tasil, so we have that over here. And you also have the kale da, like yada, tada, kada, all these are 5315. Very common form that we know in the language. These avyayas, tadita avyayas, taditanta avyayas, a lot of them come in over here. So let's look at 5310. Let's complete this form now. We go to 5310. So what we have so far is we have the pradipadikam tad. So that's the sarvanama shabda. It is up to the dvi. So we are fine with that. Then I want to pratyaya, I can use ni. And then I will say pratyaya is tral. Okay. Now 5, 3, 10. Okay. Now who wants to complete this for me now? 5, 3, 10. I got that one. What do you think, Ravi? Do you know something what they can apply here?
Satishi, can we apply Thyadadinamaha?
But that is for Vibhaktau, right? Vibhaktau.
Okay.
So we have to get the Vibhakti Sanya for Tral. Now, can we get that somewhere? This is what we have to find out. What do you think, Karthik? Here it is. Pragdisha Vibhakti. So up to the word dish, we get the Vibhakti Sanya. So all these pratyayas, even though they're tadhitas, they get the Vibhakti Sanya. Pragdisha Vibhakti. Because sutram that we want to use, this is which Ravi said is the Chadadinamaha, but that's only Vibhaktau. Only Vibhaktau. So I think if you look at 531, I think this on this Pragdishaha, that goes up to, I think, let me give you the number for that. That word dish comes later on. I think it's about 40 sutras or so. So up to there, all these pratyas which are coming, they get the Vibhakti Sanya. It's important because then only then we can use this Chadadinamaha, Kimahkaha, and all these things can only be used when we are. So it's up to 5.3.27. Dik Shabdebhyati Vakshati. So only 27 sutras. So up to this 5.3.27, Dik Shabdebhya. So up to there, all these are getting Vibhakti Sanya. So, okay, then we can do Tadadinamaha. And so we'll use 5.3.1. Where's Tadadinamaha? What do you think, Ravi? Tadadinamaha?
I have no idea, Satish.
It's in the Angasya Dikaraha. Chadadinam, Chadadinamaha, I'm sorry, I put the wrong thing here. Give me 1 second. Chadadinam, okay, it's 72102. Chadadinamaha, 72102. And there you will see the Vibhakto coming somewhere there. Chadadinamaha, let's see. Here from this one, Ashtana Avibhakto. From 7 to 84, another Vibhakto is coming down to Chadadinamaha. So we're going to use 72102 along with 531. So we will get the Vibhakti Sanya. Pragdisha Vibhakti. So let's use those two, 72102 along with 531. And we get the form now. What's going to happen to the Ni Pratyaya, Ravi? What do we do with that one?
Chutu?
No, not Chutu.
Sorry, Lashakvatadhite.
No, we don't need that either. We're going to look of that in the Pratyaya. How do we look for that? Because this takes the this Pratipadika Sanya.
Supra Dhatu Pratipadikayoho.
Correct. And before that, how do you get the Pratipadika Sanya? From 1 to 46, right? Which is Krit Tadita Samasascha. Krit Tadita Samasascha, the entire Tad Ni Tral has a Pratipadika Sanya. And then Supo Dhatu Pratipadika Yoho, the Ni Pratyaya is going to drop. Let's put all that in here. Of course, in Tral, as I mentioned, Halantyam, so the Lakara It Sanya. So we have to use the 1 to 46 Krit Tadita Samasascha and Supo Dhatu Pratipadika Yoho. 2471, and then we also use Chadadinamaha 72102, and based on 531, there's Vibhakti Sanya there. And now what's the next last step here, Ravi Akati? What's the last step here? Tatra. What do we do the Ekadesha over here? Between the Ta and the A. What do we do?
Atogune, Satish.
Atogune. What number is that?
6197.
97. Atogune. Tatra. That's how we derive Tatra. Anyway, this is Saptamyate. This is the Pratyatral which we got. So this can be any Saptami. It can be Tatra, could be Tasmin, Tayoho, Teshu, Tasyam, Tasam, all that. But here we are talking about, so we don't exactly know which one it is. But from the context, we know it is Tasmin Karmani. Tatra is Tasmin Karmani. If I look what Malayasa says, Tatra is Karmani. So he's qualifying, he's making clear for you. Tatra is now relating back to the karma pradipadikam, and he says Tatra karmani. So very nicely he gives you also, you don't have to scratch your head for that, Tatra karmani. Okay. No is avya padam, aham is the eka vachanam, prathama eka vachanam of yushmat, asmat pradipadikam, linga veda nasti. So it is, samanam vartate, pullinge, stilinge cha. So it's going to be aham, you cannot tell whether it is pullinga or stilinga from the form, but because of, this is janakaha, it's going to be pullinga only in this context. This is one place, by the way, that the Ashtadhyaya doesn't help you too much. It's only one place you'll hear me saying this, is this Yushmad Asmat Pradipadikam. When you want to do the Suprakriya, Subandha Prakriya, you have so many rules, and all the forms are well-known forms, like aham, tvam, tvam, twai, twaya, maya, mama, all this, are very well-known. There's no point going to 20 sutras just to derive the Yushmad Asmat. The Yushmad Asmat is one place where you can just memorize them. I think most of them already you know most of them. So it is not, and those rules are not used anywhere else either. It's not like they use anywhere else. So, it's better to just memorize Yushmad Asmat and not bother with these 20 sutras, This is one place. It's only one place Ashtadhyaya doesn't help you much. Is Yushmad Asmat Pradipadikam. Okay, so aham is the Prathamayika Vachanam of Asmat Pradipadikam, means I. So, Anumantum, is Tumun Pratyaya at the end, Anumantum. So, we went through this last time, I think, there's Anumantum. Generally, you have Tumun in about three basic usages. One is when it's Kriyartha Kriyayam. So, when you have Kriyartha Kriya, when there's one action being done for another action, Bhoktum Vrajati is a simple example, Bhoktum Vrajati. So, he goes, but that going is a Kriyartha Kriya. That action of going is for the sake of another Kriya, which is the Bhuj Kriya, so Bhoktum. When that is the case, when that Vrajati Kriya is there, present, then the Dhatu Bhuj will take Tumun Pratyaya. But this should be in the Bhavishyati Adhikari. So that the Bhavishyati Adhikari goes from where to anybody, goes from where to where? Short Adhikara Bhavishyati. What do you think, Kartik? Bhavishyati? Where is that? I said to you that Panini goes in the chronological order, in a time order. So he starts the Adhikaraha.
That will be in 3-4.
Not that late. Because where is Bhute? What number is that? 3 to 84 is Bhute.
3 to 84.
Then Vartamani Lat is 3 to 123. And Bhavishyati starts from 333. 333, Kartik. You can know this next time. 333. Bhavishya. You go up to, I think, 3315. And in that, there is this 3310. Tumun Nulau. Kriyayam Kriyarthayam. So there has to be a Kriya, has to be Upapada. A Kriya which is being done for another Kriya. When the Kriyartha Kriya is in Upapada. In that case, Tumun can be used. But that means that he is going now to eat later. Bhoktum Rajati. So he's right now he's going to eat later. So this is important thing in this sutram is that they are not simultaneously done. One action is being done for another action which is going to be done later. Okay. Now, do we have that? We don't have that because it's not like he is not inclined to approve. He's not inclined now to approve later. These are simultaneous actions here. There's no bhavishyati. There's no bhavishyati over here. It's not like he's going to, be not excited right now to approve later. So that will not work for us. Then what do? There are two other places. One is when you have a Icchata Dhatu, like for example in Gita, right? Dashtum Ichchami Te Rupam. Dashtum Ichchami Te Rupam, which I want to see your Vishwarupam. Dashtum Ichchami. Here also there is no Bhavishyati. Because I want to see it now. Means I want to see. It's not like I want now to see and do something later. So I want to see. So that is what is. So that is another sutram which is come. The reason why it's difficult to find, there are in three different places. So we look at 3.3.10, and the other one I think is in towards the end of 3.3 is what is called as the Lakarata Prakriya. Lakarartha prakriya means that in what meanings are lakaras being used, and in that there is this. Let's see. I know the word saman. Let's see. Find next one. Okay. The common word samana. Okay. Here it is. 33158. Samana kritrikeshu tumun is when you want to desire something for yourself. If I want you to eat, I cannot use tumun. But I say, but if there is a, I want for myself, if it's ichartha dhatu, ichartheshu. So when the ichartha dhatu is there, then I can use this tumun pratyaya also. So bhoktum ichchami, bhoktum vanchami. Do we have that? We don't have that either. Because this utsahe is not ichartha. And the last place is that is the 3465. It's important sutram. 3-4, which is I'm trying to. But the reason I went through all this was because these are three places in three different. It's difficult to find. So 3310, 33158. There are some others also, but these are the main ones. And 3465 is what we're going to. And that one says the shaka, drisha, nya, gla, ghata, rabha, labha, krama, saha, arha, astyartheshu tumun. So this dhatu saha is in there. Saha. So when these dhatus are there in Upapada, then tumun can be used. Like in Gita, shaknoti heva yas sodhum. So shaknoti sodhum. So because of shaknoti was there, sodhum could be used. The one who's able to bear, right? Janati bhoktum, janati pathitum, janati vaktum. He knows how to speak. So vaktum janati, right? Then vaktum arabhate. He begins to speak. Arabha is there, Rabha is there. And astyartheshu also. Asti bhoktum. Vartate bhoktum. On this sutra, there is a bit of controversy. The controversy is that I think both Kashika Siddhanta Kaumudi, they say artheshu. So artha means samanartha will also be taken. It can be synonym also. It can also be a synonym. Does that mean synonym of all of these or only asti artheshu? I think Kashika is only asti artheshu. The reason why they're doing that is that because there are a couple of verbs in here which have similar meanings. Then if you say artheshu, then it will become useless to put dhatus in here which have similar meanings. So, but Apte makes the point that if you look at this one, this has the dhatu nya in here. You can say janati vaktum. You cannot say vetti vaktum. You cannot say that. That will mean that will not conform to the language, So Apte is saying that you should take this artheshu sarvatra sambadhyate. Sarvatra sambadhyate means it conveys to all the dhatus. So any dhatu in these meanings. So even though it can be dhatu with also, you can say with. Anyway, for us right now we don't have to worry about that because this dhatu saha is in here. The dhatu saha is in this sutram, so you don't have to worry about this one. It's already in there. So so that is the final reason why this for tumun can be used. This can be like a homework exercise for all of you, by the way. You go through the Gita, go through Bhagavad Gita, and find all the tumun. There are many tumuns, many tumun pratyaya are there, So and then see if it goes to the sutram 3310. Kriya kriyayam. Do you have that, or do you have the icchata dhatu? Samana kritrikeshu tumun, or do you have this, shaka, etc. dhatus? Which one do you have? Make a list of them. If you want to post it, also you can post it, or at least try on your mind to at least do some of them. Or is there something else besides these? There are some also. There might be one or two which are not fitting in all of these. So you can make an exercise for tumun. You can put in three brackets. Put in 3310. Or put in the 3465, or you can also put into the, what number was that? Samana kritrikeshu tumun. I think it's 33 tumun. Okay. Samana kritrikeshu tumun. 158. So 3310, 33158, or 3465. You can go through Gita and make a listing of these, or any other text, not only Gita. But whenever Tumun you find, you can try to put in one of these three sutras. So 3.3.10, the Kriya Artha Kriya, or 3.3.158, Saman Kritakeshu Tumun, or you can also do 3.4.65. Good practice for you, Practice Tumun for you. Okay, right now we have 3.4.65. This is what we have right now. This is the one that we need right now. Okay, so let us continue. Now, what is left in this shloka now? Aham anumantum na utsahe. Dhatu saha, straightforward form like labhe. So when you do saha, we'll do this one for Ravi, quick prakriya for us. Saha plus let prakriya. You want to try this one quickly?
Yes, saha plus uttama purusha ekavachanam.
Yes.
So
Is what?
It.
Is it. So takar is sanya by halantyam. So saha plus e.
And then adgunaha.
No.
Saha plus.
That's what that's what I was trying. That's why I gave it to you.
Okay.
Tasma dattam maya. What do you think, Karthik? Next
Sorry, Satish. Teta atmane padanam te.
Very good, very good. That's the thing. That's exactly. Yeah, because adguna will give the right result, but you have to do nitya karyam first. So first, which is next sutram itself. So Tiptaji is 3.4.78. I said to you, the moment your lakara which turns an it, immediately do 3.4.79 or 3.4.80. 3.4.80 was Thasa say. That's why Pani puts it right there. Because he puts Tiptaji. Next sutram immediately he says, Kita apne padanam tere. So don't, along with 78, always look at 79, 80. They are three together only. Take it like that. Take a group of three sutras. So they all go together. Of course, 78 you use all the time, Nityakara. But always when you do 78, do not leave 78 unless you check 79 and 80. So then we get the Tita Apane Padaram Tere. So it says if Lakara is still as an it, in that case the T Bhagaha, Pratya becomes an Ekaraha. Of course, it's only one al letter. So because T is Achuvantyadi T, but in this case, it's only one letter. That's the T Bhaga is that only. So 3.4.79. And now next last one, Ravi, you know that one?
Atogune.
Atogune, thank you. You're correct, Atogune. So this is the one, Atogune. Atogune. So interesting thing, when you do the lung prakriya, Ravi, you will get what?
Asahi.
Saha, and E. There you do Adguna there. There Adguna. Asahi.
Oh, Asahi.
Because Saha, E. There is not tit lakara. You cannot do this one, tere. So then just do Adguna out there. So even though it looks similar forms, Sahe and Asahe, but in Sahe you have done the tere and the Atogune. In Asahe only Adguna. So anyway, so 3.4.79 we got that. I'm not sorry, wrong, I'm sorry. 6.197. The Atogune.
Satish ji?
Yes.
Can we assume that this is from the Bhadigana, the Dhatu?
This is probably Bhadigana, yeah, because
Because of the Akara.
Because I should have done it the long way. You should put the shap. So this all includes the shap already in here, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Shap. Yes, correct. So this is sah plus shap, and then the see, every dhatu by default is bhadi. Only when it doesn't fit in there, you put it into the tudadi or the other ganas. So clearly the gana vikaranam here is shap. I'm not seeing anything to put into the tudadi gana. The gana vikaranam is an akaraha. It can only be shap or the sha, tudadi sha. Now the sha pratyaya will of course stop the guna because of the stavatakam apit, and also it can do some prasaranam, or there might be some swara implications. So you have to be a little bit careful now. So you should not jump to conclusion that this must be in the Bhadigana. Most likely it is, but there is no sampasaranam involved here. There is no guna nishedha required here. So those two reasons are out. But there are some swara sutras. So you have to be, so this may be still in the sixth gana. So you cannot say for sure this has to be Bhadigana, but most likely it will be. Those are very, very few dhatus which come for, swara into sixth gana. But in fact, we can check it out. we can go to Apteji and let's see Dhatu Saha. So we have all the resources now, so we can check them. Let's see if what this one is. Okay, Saha. Yeah, no, Sahyati, no. Yeah, Atmanipa, first kana, Sahate. Okay, it's first kana. All right, so that is that. Let's finish off this shloka now. So, na utsahe of upasarga is ud, so get kharicha. Anumantum is dhatu is man, it's anit dhatu. Upasarga is anu, and dhatu is man, because in the nakarante show, right? Han and man are these two dhatus, han and man. So man is one of them. Now, in fact, only dhatu man of the fourth kana is there. Man also in the eighth kana, manute. But that's not the one here. That is a said dhatu. Because if you look at the Vyakhyanam on very quickly, going to what I'm talking about is in the 7 to 10 when you have all these karikas. In that only the han and manya. It specifically say the dhatu manya. So manya means it is the fourth gana man. That is the only man which is anit. So it says, if you look at the manteshu, okay, in the nanteshu, it says manya hani dvau. Manya hani dvau. So dhatu manya means this only shan gana vikaranam. Shan is the chaturtha gana, and then han, these two. So it's anit dhatus. We got the form mantum. Nothing straightforward here. So what sutra apply here, Ravi, in mantum? Got man plus tum. Why you not apply 6437 here, Karthik? 6437, which you know, I think. Nudatopadesha. Manatitanotyadinam Nasikalopaha Jalikiniti.
Because Tumun is neither a kit nor a nyat.
Very good, very good. So 6437, which we use for dhatu get like mata and matihi, that will not apply here because it's only kit nit. Always check these sutras, you know. So the Tumun, as Ravi said, it doesn't have a kit or a nyat. So it will not take it. So what do you do here, Ravi, when you get man plus tum? What's any other karyam to do here?
Firstly, we do nashcha padantasya jhali and then anuswarasya yai parasavarna.
Parasavarna. Always do those two steps. Reason being because there are many sutras in between. We should not see the nakara. So you should first do the nashcha padantasya jhali 8324, and then I think 8458 is the parasavarna. Because even though na comes back to na, the sutras which were coming in between, the rules in between, like the Natta Prakaranam, should not see the Nakara. So become Utsahe, then Mogha Vrittihi. So Mogha Vritti, what is the vibhakti of this, Ravi?
I don't see a Visarga there, Satish.
Is it a typo? No, it's not. It's not a typo. Because the Vritti, as Ravi is saying, this should be Striyam Tin. Should be like Mati Shabda, should have been like Vrittihi. She should be in Vrittim, should be, because it is the karma of Anumantum. Should have been Dvitiya Ekavachanam, should be Vrittim like Matim. But it has not become that. But we are in a compound, so it must be, what must it be, Ravi?
Pumlinga Pratipadikam?
No, that become like Harim.
Harim, yes.
What kind of compound must this be? Okay, what is the lingam of this? Let's start with that.
It must be Napumsaka, Satish.
Yeah, because someone Napumsakat. Luksyat. This must be like Vari Pratipadikam. This must be like decline like Vari now.
Okay.
So the fact that it is Dvitiya Ekavachanam, it doesn't have the Pratyaya there. So that means it must be someone Napumsakat. It must be like Pratipadikam Vari. So Mogha Vritti. What does that tell you about the Samasa, Ravi? It must be a Linga Parivartanam. It changed the gender. What kind of Samasa does that?
Should be Bahuvri.
Bahuvri only does that.
Okay.
Because Bahuvri, because Avya becomes Napumsaka, it becomes Avya Padam. And then Dvandva Tatpurusha becomes Paraval Lingam. Paraval Lingam, the sutra for that, Paraval Lingam, Dvandva Tatpurusha Yoho, Paraval Lingam, we can go through that. So Paraval Lingam, Dvandva Tatpurusha Yoho, what Panini says. So that means if it's a Dvandva Tatpurusha, it's Paravalingam. It takes the lingam of the Uttarapadam. So we don't want that because we don't want the Strilinga over here. So Paravalingam. Yes, Paravalingam is 2426. Paravalingam Dvandva Tatpurushayoho. But so we want a Bahuvrihi because Anyapada Pradhana Bahuvrihi. So Anyapada Pradhana Bahuvrihi. So now, so let's see the Vigraha Vakyam in the commentary. The commentary says Vyartha Vyaparam. So which word is qualifying which one here, Ravi? Which one is which here? So
Mogha stands for Vyartha or vice versa.
And Vritti for
Vyaparam.
Vyapara. So can you give the Vigraha Vakyam for this? Because with no Vigraha Vakyam is given because it is Svashtam, Saralam. So
Mogham Vrittihi Yasya Saha.
Yeah, so it says Vyartham Vyaparaha, Vyartha Vyaparaha Yasya Saha. No, not Mogham. Vritti is the meaning of Mogha.
Mogha.
Mogha Vrittihi Yasya Tat. It's qualifying Cheshtitam. Be careful, it's qualifying Cheshtitam. Because when you say Bahuvrihi, it's an adjective. Adjectives qualify the Anyapada. Anyapada, you always find the Anyapada. Just like in a sarvanama, in a pronoun, when you always find who's behind it. In adjective, find who's behind it. Adjective means Bahuvrihi is also adjectives only, because Anyapada Pradhana. So in Bahuvrihi, always find who is behind it before doing anything else. So Mogha Vritti is qualifying Cheshtitam. Now Cheshtitam is clearly, you can see, this is, we saw last time, this is the Napumsake Bhave Ektaha. This is a neuter noun. Dvitiya Ekavachanam is the karma of the Anumantam, and therefore Mogha Vritti should also be a Napumsaka Pradipadikam noun, and it is going to call it. So when you make the Vigraha Vakyam, Mogha Vrittihi Yasya Tat. So that it's an action whose transaction is kind of useless. Means so whose dealings are useless. Vritti and the dealings are useless. So that is an effort with useless actions. So Mogha Vritti Kalavasya. So you can also check that out if you check the word Mogha. I hope you're going to use all these tools that we have now. So we can just check for the word Mogha. Mogha, it should be an adjective. I'm just making sure it's an adjective. So Mogha, let's see. Okay, Mogha, let's see. Adjective. So vain, useless. So Yancha Mogha, it's already given an example. So it is supplication which is useless. Varam Adhigune. This is a nice Duvashitam here. It says Yancha Mogha Varam Adhigune. Not to waste too much time, but it's better to ask somebody from a good person and not get it. Na adhame labdha kama. Better, that is better than asking a lowly person getting it from him. It says, Yancha mogha varam adhigune. So it's better to ask somebody from a good person, we might even get it, that's okay, than to get it from somebody who is no good. Adhame labdha kama. Anyway, so that's interesting. So mogha yancha. Is that exactly what we have here, isn't it? Because we have mogha vrittihi. So Mogha Vrittihi Yasya Tat Cheshtitam. Now Kalabha we saw last time. Kalabha is given by Malinatha as Kari Shavakaha. He is the young of an elephant, young elephant, Ityamaraha. You could also give Balagajasya Cheshtitam. Okay. Now we went, I think we did a translation last time also. We can bring on, we did the Tika, will go through quickly. Abravicha, and he says Munim iti Sheshaha. Means who did it say to? Not in the shloka. Sheshaha means you will supply that. It is to be supplied by us. What you have to supply is Munim. The Dvitiyantam Padam is not there. So he said to whom? Vishwamitra Munim. Janaka said to Vishwamitra. Kim iti, what did he say? Hey Bhagavan. Bhagavan means Hey Mune. It's not Bhagavan in sense of Ishvara, it's Hey Mune. So then Bruhadbhir Matanga Jayihi. So Matanga is supposed to be the rishi from which the elephants are born. So Matangaja. So Matanga Jayati Matanga Jaha. The Vigraha Vakyam, when you see Tingantam Padam, it must be Upapada Samasaha. Upapada Samasa comes from Sutram Upapadam Ating. 2290 is a special kind of Tatpurusha compounds, Upapadam Ating. And it is Nitya compound. Nitya means what? Nitya Samasaha means you cannot get Sapada Vigraha Vakyam. So you cannot use Matanga and Ja to get the Vigraha Vakyam. You have to say Matanga Jayate. Matanga Muni Vishesha Jayate iti Matanga Jaha. Instead of Ja, you have to say Jayate. You have to use some other words to give the Vigraha Vakyam. So that is why it says Matangaja. Now this sutram comes in the all Upapada Samasa, many of them are in the beginning of 3.2, from 321 to 32100. They tell you which Upapadas qualify, which terms qualify as Upapada, with which dhatus, with what pratyaya, to form the Upapada Samasas. Even the 2219 is the main sutram. It just tells you that if you have an Upapada qualifying, then you can use the Shabdantaram, you can use another related term to form a compound which is not Tingantam. So, okay, let's see the, this is the Janer Daha. So I know part of Sutra is end of 3.2. So when you say Janer Daha, is Saptamyam Janer Daha, Panchamyama Jatau. She is born from, so Pratyaya is Da. So we Ravi finishes for us, Jana. So we have the Panchamyama Jato. So we have Matanga plus you can put the Pratyaya Nyasi, Dhatu Jan, Pratyaya Da. So what do we get? Let's see. What's the next Karyam Ravi over here? Try it for us. Karthik can try. Anybody else in the class also can try. Let's put Matangaja. Matanga plus from Matanga they are born. So put the Pratyaya Nyasi. Plus Dhatu Jan. Plus the Pratyaya Da. Now in Da, what's the it letter in Da? Anybody? It letter in Da? It's going to be Chutu. So because put the, it's a Pratyayadi Ta Varga. Sorry, Cha Varga, Ta Varga, it's Ta Varga, which is Chutu. What happens here is that we need to get the T lopa of the dhatu, of the Jan. We need to get rid of the An, and we can get the form Matanga Ja. Now that sutram is Tehe. It comes in 64143 Tehe. 64143. But that comes in the Bhasya Adhikaraha. 64143 comes in the Bhasya Adhikaraha. And the Bhasya Adhikara, Bhasanya only comes for me when you have Pratyaya with Swadi Pratyaya following. Right now we have Dhatu Jan, with followed by the Pratyaya Da. This is in the Dhatu Adhikara, the third chapter, not in the Swadi Pratyayas. The Swadis are starting from Pratipadikams, and they start from 412 to end of 5.4. So the Bhasanya only comes in Yachibham. Anuvritti is coming from the prior sutram, Swadishu Asarvanama Sthane, Yachibham. So technically we cannot use the sutram Tehe because Bhasanya Nasti Atra. But what they say is that this Pratyaya Da, this does and it can have no other prayojanam for this one. You can have only one prayojanam, which is to do the T lopaha. So from the Vyakhyanam we say Anubandha Karana Samarthyat Avasyapi Ter lopaha. Anubandha Karana Samarthyat Avasyapi Ter lopaha. So even though this has no bhasanya, but because the Panini has put the does in it, which can have no other prayojanam but to do the T lopaha. So Anubandha Karana Samarthyat Avasyapi Ter lopaha. So it says the Diti Abhasyapi Anubandha Karana Samarthyat T lopa bhavati. So that's what he says. So that's what, so we can use 64143 with the Vyakhyanam to make the T lopaha, Achontyadi T. The T bhaga is An. So from that we can get the Matanga plus Ja. So Matanga plus Ja plus the Pratyaya is still there. And so we use 64143 with the Vyakhyanam. And we also use the usual, the Supo dhatu pradipedikayoho. So that nyashi pratyaya, we remove that by 2471. Of course, we have to use the sanya sutram pritadita samasascha to get the pradipadika sanya. So, and we can get that. Okay, so now matangaja we got, so you decline like Ramavat now. So matangajaihi. Now I think we can go to translation at this point. Let's see. Nagaraj, you ready?
Yeah, ready, sir.
Okay, let's try. Let's see. And what's the word and?
Cha.
Cha is over here. Cha. He said.
Abravit.
Abravit. He is understood because this is third person singular.
Singular. Yes.
Context is going to be Janaka only. So he said. So, now great saint. What could this be?
Bhagavan.
Bhagavan. So that means Lord, means great saint. So, okay. I.
Aham.
Aham. Dare not. So not is the no.
Na.
That's no.
Naham.
No aham. Then there is
Utsahe.
utsahe. Utsahe is to dare. I dare not. Then consent.
Anumantam.
Anumantum. So anumanta. Anybody in Gita? In Gita, the Anuman in Gita. Anuman in Gita. Anumanta. Okay, chapter 13. Anumanta. We can use our Gita research. So Anumanta is one who gives permission. Permission. Anuman. Anumatihi. Anumati, approval or permission. Anumanta. Anumanta. Let's see. Anuman. I think that. Bharata Bhokta. Let me see the form. Bharata. Here it is. Maybe next one. No, not this one. Chapter 13. Here it is. Upadrashta Anumanta cha Bharta Bhokta Maheshwaraha. So he is Upadrashta. He is the overseer. Anumanta cha. He is also the one who approves. Bharta, one who supports. Bhokta, also the enjoyer. Anyway, Anuman comes in Gita. This is 3.1323. Anumanta. Okay, just a side note for you. So because why I'm bringing this up is because when you have these upasarga dhatu combinations, it is there's no sutra for this. You have to know the usage only. Yes, Ravi? Yes, Ravi?
Satishji, Anumanta, would it be like the Pratipadikam Anumantru?
Exactly, Anumantru. So Anumantru Pratipadikam. And the same as Bharta Bhokta. Like okay. Bhartru and Bhoktru. And same thing, Upadrashta also. Upadrashtru, Anumantru, Bhartru and Bhoktru. Good, by the way, it's a good one for your exercises. Can you give this one? You can give an example for tomorrow. Can we give this one and see all the things. Anyway, but dhatu is Anuman. So you have to pick out the usages, Because how do you know what Anuman means? Because man means to think or to feel. Anuman, what does it mean? So you have to try all the forms of Anuman. You try the masculine form, feminine form, try the avyaya forms, try the nishtha pratyaha. For example, you can say Anumanyate, you can say Anumatihi, you can say the Anumataha, you can try Anumanta, you can try this. So because it doesn't matter what form it is, the dhatu upasar combination, you can get the meaning from all these forms. So in your mind, you should scan all what you know. Of course, you can look at update also to get the final answer, but it's good to have some, background. Okay, so let's continue. I dare not consent that.
Tatra.
I think it's tatra with the yat. Yat karma.
Yat tatra.
Yat tatra in the combination. Tatra. A bull calf.
Kalabhasya.
Kalabhasya. Should vainly.
Moghavritti.
Moghavrittihi. Then try.
Cheshtitam.
Yeah, I think cheshtitam. So I dare not consent to a attempt which is useless. So a task.
Karma.
Karma. Which I think which is the yat. I think yat.
Yat.
Even is what?
Yat.
Even.
Api.
Api is even. Api. Huge.
Bruhat.
Bruhadbhi. So, by you, which is actually really a passive construct. In English, you have to make it active to make good sense out of it. It's a passive construct. Elephants.
Matangajai.
Now, find hard to accomplish.
Dushkaram.
Dushkaram, which is kartuma shakyam. Dushkaram. Okay, so that's good. There's a lot of grammar we got. Let's start the next one, see how far we can get. Repita hi bahavo nareshwara stena tata dhanusha dhanurvrataha janighat kathina tvacho bhujan swan vidhuya diggiti pratasthire. One more time. Repita hi. We have here Ravi is one for you, Ravi. Repita, right?
Yeah.
The Rakara and Repa and Hakara. Anyway, so Repita hi bahavo nareshwara stena tata dhanusha dhanurvrataha janighat kathina tvacho bhujan swan vidhuya jigiti pratasthire. Okay. Who wants to, Kartika there or you still in the, I guess he's not there. Okay. He's having internet problems today. He's there, but he's not there. Okay. He has a tantrika badha, technical problems. All right. So, Repita, you want to padacheda for this? You want to try some, Ravi, then? Or let's see. What would you padacheda here, Ravi?
Should I try, Satishji?
Try, go ahead, yeah.
Repita.
No, it won't be Repita. If you do that, then Repita will qualify whom then? It's because Bahava is coming afterwards, right? Bahavaha.
Okay.
So it should be Bahuvachanam because Bahavaha Repitaha.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Repitaha. Okay.
Repitaha because Bho Purvasya Yoshi, then Hali Sarvesham. So become Repitaha is the present. Okay, next one.
Yes. He
Avya Padam. He.
Avya. Bahavaha.
So here, what kind of meaning this? Again, look at the placement of he. It is one word later than in English. This connecting word, Sambandha Shabdaha. They don't come at the top of the sentence. So they don't come at the beginning of the sentence. In English, you would say because. Because and then whatever the reason is. But here you say Repitahi. So like, the cha, wa, vai, tu, they all come one word later than in English. It's idiomatic language. There's no sutram for this. But they so Repitahi. Now he has a couple of meanings. One meaning is yasmat. Try the yasmat meaning first. If yasmat does not work, then you can go to the meaning which means indeed. Like Padapurnam it is. It may not have much meaning. Just like indeed, surely. But try yasmat first. In this case, yasmat fits. Because I'm not inclined to approve of his trying because. So that because fits. So try yasmat. Okay. Now what's the next one?
Bahavaha.
Bahavaha. Okay, comes in Gita where?
I know Bahuni Satishji.
Bahuni. Bahavaha. Putamadbhavam agataha.
Bahavo Jnana Tapasa Putamadbhavam agataha.
Very good. Ushaji has it. Let's give Ushaji chance for the Adhyaya. Which Adhyaya is that, Ushaji? What chapter? Sorry? Which one? Bahavo Jnatapasa Putamadbhavam agataha. Yetamam prapadyante tansatya vajamyaham mavartvan vartante manushya pata sarvashaha. Let's see. I cannot hear you, but let's see. What chapter? Okay, could be. Actually, I'm not also exactly sure, but I know shloka I can see, but let's try. Let's try Jnana Tapasa.
It is chapter 4, I think, Satish.
Chapter 4, right? Yeah. Let us use our search tools.
वीतराग भय क्रोधाः.
Why is the search not working?
Satish, you are searching in Ashtadhyayi.
Pashyatam, Drishyatam, Maudhyam. I'm in the wrong page. Oh God. Okay, all right. Let's try the correct page now. Okay. Jnana tapasa. Okay, let me try the correct. Okay, let me try it now. I think the word jnana must be in Gita somewhere. Jnana tapasa. Here it is. Correct. 4.10. Ushaji, correct. Number chapter 4. Bahavo jnana tapasa puta madbha madata. Good. Okay. So bahavaha is bahu pratipadikam. We get bahava. So 4.10 in Gita. 4.10. All right. Let's take the next word.
Nareshwaraha.
Nareshwaraha. Of course, Nareshwaraha is what was driving these people. So bahava is an adjective. Repita is also an adjective. Nishtanta padam. Nareshwaraha. Okay, it's prathama bahuvachanam. And then
Tena.
Tena is the tritiya ekavachanam. Okay.
Tata.
Etata. So okay, and it also comes in Gita. Then
Dhanusha. And Dhanurbhrutaha.
Dhanurvruta. Dhanur could have been pruthak padam, but then Dhanurvrit pratipadikam. So now, because Dhanur is when you have the ambiguity, when you have a subandha form, same as the pratipadika form, then you do not know is it a compound or not. So Dhanur is the pratipadikam, Dhanus. So, but it's also because Samo Napunsa, which is taught today already, Samo Napunsakat, it's also the Prathama and Ditya Ekvachan also Dhanu. As a general rule, when these neutral pratipadikams, when they are like that, you don't know, whether they're in the compound. Like a word like, in a word like karma, you don't know if it's a compound or not, Okay. So, but anyway, here, because the bhrit is falling, that bhrit is a kvip pratyaha, and Dhanur bhrit makes complete sense. Dhanur bhrit is one who bears the bow. It's the bowmen, archers, Dhanur bhritaha. Dhanur bhritaha is, what's the vibhakti there?
It's either Panchami or Shashti Ekavachanam, Satish.
No, there's another choice.
Prathama Bahuvachanam?
Yeah, Prathama Bahuvachanam, yes. Because the pratyaya is just,
yes.
It goes with Nareshwaraha Dhanurvrataha. So, because the pratyayas, these 4 pratyayas, by the way, when you do Anubandha Lopaha, give only us, which is just, Prathama Bahuvachanam, the Shast Ditya Bahuvachanam, the Nyasi Panchami Ekvachanam, and the Nyas, which is the Shashti Ekvachanam, all give Anubandha Lope us. So, of course, they go through a lot of changes in many pratipadikams, but if nothing else changes them, you're going to get the same form. Dhanurvrataha could have been Prathama Ditya Bahuvachanam, or Ravi says Shashti Panchami Shashti Ekvachanam, but Sandarbhat, it is going to qualify Nareshwaraha, it's going to be Prathama Bahuvachanam. Okay. Now, what's the next one?
Jyanighata Kathinattvachaha.
Very good. Jyanighata Kathinattvachaha. Whole thing is a compound. Can you give us the padas inside the compound?
So, Kathinattvachaha is one padam, Satish.
No, Kathina is separate.
Kathina.
Twach and Twach.
Twach.
So, Kathina, Twach. Okay, we got 2 of them.
Nighata.
Nighata is the third one. Of course, technically, Nighata. Okay.
And then Jya.
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 Comes in Rudram, right? Rudra Prashna, Jya comes in Rudra. The very first Anuvakaha, the word Jya comes. So Jya is not in Gita, but Jya is the bowstring. Bowstring is called Jya. So Jya Nighata with Dhatu is Han, Jya Nighata, Kathina Twach Pratipadikam. Twach is the skin, Charman. So one whose skin has been hardened by the striking of the bowstring. So they are, I guess, they are experts. They are used to that, So their skin has become hard. Kathina has become rough or hard by the Nighata. Nighata is by the striking Dhatu Han of the comes in Gita where this combination Dhatu Ni Han comes in Gita where. Again, I said to you, when you get a Dhatu sort of combination, You don't have to word nighatu. You can know any form of the dhatu. Yes, Usha. Yes. Very good. Chapter 1. Nihatya dhatarashtranaha kapitisya janadana. Nihatya dhatarashtranaha. There the dhatu is nihan. Nakar lopa takes place by the sutram valyapi. So in Gita, we have nihatya dhatarashtranaha kapitisya janadana. So in 6.4.38 is the sutram which says that, while these dhatus from 6.4.37 which you saw today, which was the Anudhatu Upadesha Manasitanotyadinam Anunasika Lopaha Jalikiniti, and then following that it says Valyapi. So that is why we got the Nihatya Dhatarashtranaha. We got the Pratyaya was Lyap because Pratyaya was Twa, Twa became Lyap. But the Tuk Agama, Rasasya Piti Kriti Tuk. So 6.4.37 and 38 Valyapi. So anyway, Dhatu is the same. Niyat Dhatar, having struck, having basically in that case killed the son of Dhritarashtra's son. Dhritarashtra, what will we get? What happiness will we get having killed the son of Dhritarashtra? Is what Arjuna is saying. So here the same dhatu is coming here, nighata. So means striking. Okay. So anyway, ja nighata kathina tvach pratipadikam is here also prathama bahuvachanam. Okay, and then what's the next one? Ravi?
Bhujan.
Bhujan ramava shabdaha bhuja I should say bhuja. It is bhujan like Raman. Dvitiya bahuvachanam. Dvitiya means what? Always as its karma of what dhatu here. Or there might be a avyam which can also support that. It requires some adharaha. Which is the one here, Ravi, Bhujan? It's object of which dhatu? So don't leave Dvitiya. Do not leave Dvitiya until you know which is standing on which dhatu. Which is the one over here?
Pratasthire?
No, Vidhuya.
Vidhuya, okay.
They shook their hands. Having again, this is a samana kartavya purva kale. Samana karta nareshwaraha samana karta. So having shook their hands like in despair, they departed. They departed. Pratasthire, they departed. So, digiti. So shame on these, fie on these. So they shook their hands saying fie on these, and then they departed. So anyway, this Dvitiya, do not leave until you know what that. See, when you do all these things, the sentence becomes easy for you. When you look at all these simple rules, then you know how to kind of break down the sentence, make the connections quickly in your mind. So the shlokas, they don't fumble you anymore, because you can break it down quickly in your mind and try to, make the simple kind of assignments, if you want to speak. For example, here this swan. Swan is a Savanama Shabda. You must be qualifying somebody. Qualifying Bhujan. Their own. Means Swa has four meanings. One is Atma, Atmiya, Nyati and Dhana. This Pani has sutram for that also, which means it becomes Savanama Shabda only in the first two meanings. If it means Dhana or Nyati, if it means money or it means relative, it will not become Savanama Shabda. This is the Vartikam one, Gana Sutram 1127. So anyway, so yes.
Is that Swamajnati Dhanakhyayam?
Very good. Swamajnati Dhanakhyayam. Ajnati Dhanakhyayam. When it doesn't mean either a Nyati or Dhana, then only becomes Savanama Shabda. Of course, here we will not make, because Sarvan and Raman is the same form. So from this form, you cannot tell here Savanama Shabda, because Samana Rupam. Raman and Sarvan is the same form. But in other places you can make a difference. Anyway, this is in the Atmiya Arthe. That's the most common, one of the common meanings, Where does it come in Gita, by the way? Swa in the sense of Atmiya. I want the Swa in Gita, in the sense of one's own, belonging to one's own. Swe karmanya bhirataha, samsiddham labhate naraha. I think that's the one, right? Yes, Ushaji?
That's Swadharmamapichaveksha.
Swadharmamapichaveksha, yes. But there it's interesting now. Swadharma could either be, What is in Swadharma? What do you think? In Swadharma, there Swa is a compound. It could either be Karmadharya, where Swa means Atmiya Dharma. It could also be Shashita Purushaha, Swasya Dharma. So in that case, it is not clear which meaning we have there. Okay, because you could make a Karmadharya where Swa only means an adjective meaning Atmiya. So you can make that. But Swa can also mean Atma. It can mean Atmanaha. So that I think there you could have both meanings coming, depending on the compound which you form. What I'm looking at is that Swe Swe Karmanya Abhirataha Samsiddhin Labhate Naraha. Swe Swe Karmani Abhirataha. So by being engaged in one's own duty, Samsiddhim Labhate Naraha. A man attains, gets accomplished, becomes accomplished. So Swe Swe Karmanya Virataha Samsiddhin Labhate Naraha. Same thing here. You see, if you know Gita well, you see these are very easy for you now. Because you know the shloka from Gita. Swe Swe Karmanya Virataha. So when you see the form Swan, very easy. This must be qualifying this one, Bhujan over here. The Gita chapter 18, let me get the number. Let me go to the right page first of all. And let me get the number for you. Swe Swe Karmanya Virataha Samsiddhin Labhate Naraha. Swe Swe Karmanya Virataha. Here it is. Number 1845. Swe Swe Karmanya Virataha. Very, very famous Gita shloka it is, of course. Samsiddhin Labhate Naraha. Anyway. So same form you have over here. Swan qualifying Bhujan. The object of Vidhuya. Okay, Vidhuya, what form is that? Very straightforward, right? What is that?
It's Lyap.
Lyap, it's an Avya Padam. Because Dhatu is Dhu, is I think company. Shake. So now the Pratyaktva should come. Because Saman Kritika yoh Purva Kale. Saman Karta is Nareshwaraha. What Uttavartini Kriya is Pratasthire. We already talked about that. Then because we have a compound here, we get Samasanyang Purve Ktvo Lyap. 137. So why not Tukagama over here? Because only
Haswaha.
Yeah, correct. Raswasya Pitikati Tuk. This is Vidhuya is long, like Anubhuya. That U, long U is there. So we will not get 64671. That's the Raswasya Pitikati Tuk will not come. Anyway, so Vidhuya is having shaken. Dik is an Amvya Padam. So let's see what Apteji says for Dik. I'm sorry, I messed up this one. Okay, let me try. Let me see Dik. I think Dik is not in Gita. Dik is not in Gita. Dik. Okay, Dik. Dik means like fie on, shame on, interjection of censure to fie, shame upon. What a pity. So diktam, so dik. So dik means shame on them, fie on them. So fie on these arms, they're useless, shame on my arms, that's what he's saying. Okay, let me go back to the page. Okay, dik iti, and iti ends the quotation. What's in the quotation, Ravi? How much is in the quotation? Because quotation could begin from anywhere. Dik is only, end quotes. There's no beginning quotes or end quotes. Where does the quote begin from? Only the word dig is in quotes, nothing else.
Okay.
Dig iti. So the quotation you always find, this is another rule for you. When you see iti, it's going to be end quotes most of the time, 99%. Once in a while, iti is put in between, but that's very rare. Nowhere in Gita like that. So 99% is going to be end quotes only. We have to find out where the beginning quote is. Don't move ahead until you know where the beginning quote is, Okay. Where is coming Gita? Iti.
Iti mam yobhijanati karmabhirna sabadhyate.
Evam nasa kritam karma pura moksha, chapter 3. Nama karma limpanti. Name karma phale spruha. Iti mam yobhijanati. So that what's in iti over there, the entire prior line is in iti, is in quotation. So nama karma limpanti. Name karma phale spruha. Iti mam yobhijanati. Iti includes the entire two padas, the first line. That is what iti. Always ask for iti. Like in the Om Tat Sat Iti, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, right? That iti includes the whole chapter. or Iti Upanishad includes the whole Upanishad. That whole thing is in the Iti now. So Iti can be the whole book also. It could be the whole book, it could be the whole shloka, it could be the whole chapter, it could be just one letter, only one letter. So you have to be aware. Anyway, which mostly it's obvious, so that's why there's no open quotes as such. So Dig-iti, so Dig is in quotation. Pratasthire. Kartika, you're back or still in the internet was? Okay, not back. Pratasthire, okay, Ravi.
I'm here,
I get you in the,
but I am not sure if you can hear.
okay, that's all right. We can
Baking
get
it.
Okay, you're baking. Okay, you can. Okay, let's try Ravi. You're in charge today. So pratasthire. What is the dhatu here, Ravi?
It should be shtha gati nivruttau.
Okay, shtha gati nivruttau dhatu adeshastha. Then the nimittasya paya nimityasya paya. So it becomes stha. So you want the dhatu part at shtha. So the upasarga is pra, which you leave it separate. You have to deal with that. And dhatu is stha gati nivruttau. What's the lakar, you think?
It's lit atmanepadi prathama bahuvachanam.
Prathama purusha bhavachanam.
Sorry, prathama purusha bahuvachanam.
Bhavachanam. So what we have is the lit in the prathama purusha bhavachanam because the pratyaya ire. There's only one ire comes in Gita where there's no ire in Gita. I'm sorry, there's no ire in Gita. That's one thing which is not in Gita is the ire. In fact, in the Gita, there is no, I must have a typo. Yes,
Satishji, no typo,
oh, good, thank you.
but we have seen Shishevire before.
Thank you, Shishevire, very good. Shishevire means they served, like main ire. No, how about Purush Suktam? I think most of you know Purush Suktam, right? You must have heard it somewhere, sometime. So, Gavo Jajnire, Tasmaat Jajnire. Jajnire is in Purush Suktam, Jajnire. Means they are born from that. So the cows are born, tasmaat, from that. Anyway, so let us do the Prathama Purusha. Bahuvachanam. Okay. So now because Ravi recognized the pratyaya ire. Okay, in fact, let's talk about ire for a second. Where does ire come here? What number is that, Ravi?
I know the sutra, Satishi, not the number.
I'll tell you how to know the number of. I'll tell you now for next
Okay.
time. Okay, what's the sutra? Let's start with that.
It's litas tajhayor eshirech.
Litas tajhayor eshirech. Litaha tajhayor means that the pratham purusha ekvachanam and the bahuvachanam ta and jha become esh and irech respectively. Now, what sutram is the lasya dikara? What number is that?
Lasya, it's 3, 4 something.
477. Next sutram is what? Tiptasji. 78.
Oh, yes.
Next sutram is what?
Ata atamja.
No, that's for the same sutram. Tiptasji is one sutram. Right?
Oh, yes, it continues. Right.
Continue. Next sutram is what I just told you today. 7980.
Hmm.
Tere. Chita padanam tere, right?
Tere.
That's 79.
Okay.
80 is what? Thasase. What is 82? 82 is parasya padanam nalatusus.
Thalatu sanalvamaha.
So now 81 must be this one.
Okay.
Because anuvritti of lit has to come down there. So 82 requires lit anuvritti to come. Because parasya padanam nalatusus etc. comes there, right? And up to 80 already we got thasase. So then must be 81 is this one. It's a sajore shirech. So let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it's correct. Because it has to come anuvritti into the nalatusus sutram, We will not, so I think it's 3481. Yeah. Let us tajayore shirech. Okay. So that's why the ire. That's where the ire pratyaya comes. Irech. This cha of course for the swara prakriya only. We don't need halantyam. The cha is an it. So ire. We have the pratyaya ja over here, becomes ire. Okay, so we got the pratyaya, so let's put that 3481. So I can make it lasya, then tiptasji. By the way, don't make the ire directly. You have to first make the tiptasji is nitya karya. There's no way to go around that tiptasji unless you're going to do lakara like if you're going to do like shatrushana, something like that. But the moment you do, first thing you do tiptasji. then only go to all the other sutram like, tasaste and all that. Don't do tasaste, before, or particularly that Parasepadam Nalatus Us, that has to wait till Tiptasji comes, because you're going to get a Sthanivat Bhava everywhere. You need that you want that pitness to come down. Otherwise, not in this case, but I'm saying in other cases. So all the way to Tiptasji, then only do the next step. So let's see the pra alone, because that's upasarga, it's not consonant. Stha, let's make it ire directly, because we already applied the 3-4 Tiptasji, lasya Tiptasji, and then tajo resh rej. Okay, how about abhyasa karyam now? Iti dhatu anabhyasasya. Iti dhatoho anabhyasasya. Let's do the abhyasa. Let me get Vasu. Let me try something. Let me see how is it. You try this Vasu? You can try this on abhyasa karya maybe?
Yes. You
know what? Let me do one. Let me make it a little bit easy for you. Let me open up that section for you, so you can maybe you can get. Okay, which section is it, Vasu? In Ashtadhyayi, where Ashtadhyayi will you get abhyasa karyam? It's in 7.458 onwards. Atulopo abhyasasya. That's when it starts. So let's start from 7.458 and look what we have. Okay. Okay, you wanted to help us out here now? How about 59? What did it say? 59 is what? This one.
7.4.
59 is Haswa, right? Can we use
7.4. 59 Haraswaha.
Haswa. We can use that, right?
Yeah. And then
so we have the dhatu tha when it becomes
yeah.
So let's do that one step. Okay, well, that's one step at a time. Let's do that one first. So now I use this one was 618 by the way. Iti dhatu anabhyasasya. And so now I can use the rasvaha, and now I can make it this and stha, okay, and ire. Okay, then what's the next step you'd have normally? It will not going to work for us. So don't worry, it will not work for us. Which would that be normally? But normally what you have done? Let's go back to the we have done this one. Haladi shesha. What this one was? What does it mean? Haladi shesha.
Haladi shesha. Only the hull of the first hull stays.
So the hull can remain only if it's the first member.
Only
otherwise remaining anye halaha lupya.
Takara stays and takara gets out, right?
And gets out. But that's not what we have. What do we have, Vasu? We have
samyoga akshara.
No, but that's fine. But we have the sakara going away, then the tha remain. We became tha afterwards.
Yeah.
This is Kalidas. He's not going to make any mistake. He knows this sutta. This is not a mistake. So, yeah, unfortunately, this is not. So Kalidasam, you have to accept it. So, but in this, and there's nothing wrong with this. Pratasthire. So haladi shesha must have an apavada. That's why I called you, Vasu. That the haladi shesha must have an apavada now. Because if you do haladi shesha, the sakara will shishyate, which is not what we have.
The apavada will come later, right?
Next sutram after that, Vasu. Next sutram.
Okay.
Sharpurva kayaha.
Kayaha.
Sharpurva kayaha. Okay, what the sutram says is that apavada haladi shesha. So Sharpurva kayaha shishyante is that if you have a kai letter, which is what is kai? Ka, pa, cha, cha, tha, cha, ta, tha, kapai.
Kapai, kappa. Up to kappa.
So now which is the kai letter that we have in the stha? Is a takara, isn't it?
Yes, takara.
So because ka, pa, cha, cha, tha, tha. So and it has to be sharpurvaha. What is shar?
Shra here.
So in this case, sakara. Sakara is the shar. Sha, sha, sa. So if you have a shar purva khai, then that stays. Everything else goes away. So this is apavada. Pratasthire. So the takara is the, let me go back to the document again, is that this takara is a khai letter. It is also shar purvaha. So it is because the sakara is a shar letter. So that tha is going to remain. The sa is going to drop. This is apavada for haladi sheshaha. Haladi sharpurva kayaha shishyante. They stay behind. Anni hala lupyante. Others go away. So How about dhatu stu? Same in dhatu stu, right? Would it be? Because what will happen in dhatu stu, Vasu? What will be the abhyasa of stu? It will be tu, not su, because same thing there. Because the takara is a khai letter and preceded by sakara. So if you only have this conjunct, beginning is a shar letter, next one is the khai letter. In abhyasa, the khai will stay and the shar will go away. So if you take the abhyasa of stu, abhyasa will be tu, tushtava, tushtava. So tushtuvuhu. So that tu will be the abhyasa. How about dhatu sprush, right? So sprak, so that what will be the abhyasa there? Will that work over here? Because kapai, right? So that po also will come dhatu sprush.
Yeah.
So there also we have dhatu. First of all, the ending isha will go. Then we have the sa pa conjunct. Now kapai, that po is in that list of the khai letters. So there also, because that the pa will remain, the sa will go away. So paspraksha, so it will become like that. So asprakshma, that's different. Okay. Like dhatus, yeah, pasparsha, pasparsha. So pasparsha will be the lit form of the dhatu sprush. Because anyway, the thing is, this is apavada for haladi sheshaha. If you have the shar khai conjunct, the khai will stay, shar will drop, and now we get, so this was sorry.
Now we have the talam.
Now we have the mahaprana thakara remaining now, right?
Yeah, that remains, but the end product is the talav.
Not talav, it's alpa prana.
Alpa prana.
It's not talav, dantya only.
Dantya, sorry.
Alpa prana, but then what sutra do we use here now after that? Abhyase charcha. Abhyase charcha is that in the abhyasa bhagaha, the prana, basically the prana is lost. So the prana is lost in abhyasa. So the charcha means it becomes char or jash adesh. Abhyase charcha comes in the tripadi karyam. We should wait for that till all this is done. That is 8454 abhyase charcha. We should first finish all of this work, then only go over there. So this one that we used was apavada for haladi sheshaha and 7461. So this is a rule which is an apavada. So normally we don't refer to this in the beginning itself. Haladi shesha will work for most places, but not for this apavada. It's 7461. So okay, now what do we need? Ravi, you want to take over? What do we need now, Ravi?
Satishji, we need atolopa iticha.
Very good. Atolopa iticha. Atolopa iticha is if you have akaranta angam for ajadi pratyaya, which is kit or nit. In that case, the lopaha means alontyasya. The akaranta will akara will take lopaha. Now, how is this pratyaya kit or nit, Ravi?
Litcha, Satishji.
No, litcha is
ardhatuka.
Ardhatuka sanya. No, that will not help us here. What?
Asanyuga litkit, yes.
Very good. Asanyuga litkit. Practice. That's all, So, I said to you, for 3 years, for hours and hours, I was drilled on this. For 3 full years, teacher drilled me on this, All 10 lakaras, back to back, 1, 2, 3, 4. And he used to ask me every sutram. So, yeah. So, ato lopa teacher. And it's Asanyuga litkita, I must have 1,000 times. Asanyuga litkita. So that's thanks to him. Now this is easy. So of course, I hope you also practice and get the practice. So stha ire. Then we got the form. Now we are done with it because we got everything. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 5. How do you know that, Ravi? Because 1, 2, 4 is Asanyuga is the what? Sarga Sarvadhatukam is 1, 2, 4. And okay. You need apit lit kit syat. Apit lit kit syat. So if you have an apit lit which has no sanyuga prior to it, it becomes kit. Yes, Vasu?
Satishji, is that array intentionally there because
no,
turned
yes. Mudra Rakshasa got me. So this is
sorry.
ire. ire. And I'm again ire. Yeah, because on
No,
the
I was
on,
confused because I
on the
thought
keyboard you have the E where it means A. On the keyboard the E means it translates to A. Anyway, that's no excuse. But yeah, good catch. Yeah. So let's see. So I'll put 1 to 5 because that's after the Sarasakam apit. So because apit anuvrutti comes down. And then 6, 4, 64, which is ato lopa iticha, and then we get tasthire. Now practice the prakriya because the thing prakriya in Panini is the heart of Panini. You can get all interact angakaryam. You can really master angakaryam. If you know thing prakriya, angakaryam is you will be comfortable with that. So this is the best way to practice angakaryam is this angashadikara. So many. Look at this one. We have 7459, 7461, and we got 6464. A lot of them come, So it comes in this one. Okay, let's just wrap this up today. We'll finish the class. Time is almost up. So pratasthire. You want to quickly do the vyakhyan. Not much is there. Then we can pick it up next time. So he tata. No, that's because look at what he has done. He has taken the sambuddhi padam on top. So that's all a very good habit for us. If we follow, this is all what I told you. If you just read Raghuvamsha Kavyam with only the Padanvaya of Malinatha, that will be a great exercise for you. Then we do Padan for anything. If you do it, entire Raghuvamsha, if you do, and just do exactly the Padanvaya as Malinatha does it. And he does for every shloka he gives the Padanvaya for every shloka he gives for you. You should practice that, How does he do that? Observe all the time what he is doing. What he means because he is a shishta, so we have to learn from him. So he has given he tata. So make this a habit now. The moment you see a sambodhanam, take it out immediately. Don't leave it hanging around, causing problems. Just stick it in the beginning, he tata. Right? And then you check subject, object, verb. Subject, object, verb. So karta, karma, tingantam padam. So he puts the tingantam padam last. You notice that? Pratasthire. So that is last for him. Pratasthire praschitaha. Okay. And then he's taking the subject. Subject is the nareshvaraha. Right? Nareshvaraha. But they have several things hanging on them. Is that they have some clauses, adjectives they have, etc. and all that. So he says, Dhanur Bhrataha he takes adjective for them. Then Bahava also an adjective. Right? Then Tena Dhanusha Repita. Tena Dhanusha. Again, look at Tena Dhanusha. One more lesson for us. Dhanush is the noun. This is the pronoun. It's a very simple habit. In Padanvayaha, put the pronoun before the noun. Simple thing. So Tena Dhanusha. Never say Dhanusha Tena. That might be in the shloka, that's fine. In Padanvaya when you do, always make it Tena Dhanusha. Then Repitaha. We'll do next time in detail. Riyam Prapitaha. Riyam means lajja. Means they were sent to shame. Means they were insulted. Repitaha. And then he explained what Repita comes. We'll do it next time. Jihrater dhatoho niyantat karmaniktaha arti riti sutrena puk agamaha. Why is puk? Where is pakarakam? Comes in Gita, right? Tatam stapayamechyuta. It's homework for you, all of you, please. We did it in the Wednesday class very recently. I think last Wednesday or this Wednesday. And this puk agamaha, when you have a dhatu, the list of dhatus or any dhatu ending in the long a, akarante. So akarantanam. They take the puk agamaha, adjantau takitau, it goes at the end. The dhatu here is ri. So see how beautifully he says, ati ri, he only takes up to there. Because you got a dhatu ri over here. So he only goes up to there. This whole thing, because in Gita your dhatu is stha. Tatam sthapaya mechyuta. Here is dhatu ri. So ri takes guna, become re, and become re pita. Also notice the sutram. Puganta lagupatasya cha. Puganta lagupatasya cha. If it's pukkanta, it doesn't have to be lagu. Because you got the pukkagama here. He became reep plus the nich pratyaya. Now that E is no longer lagu upatha because it's a dirgha ikara. But puganta lagu upatasya cha. So puganta doesn't have to be lagu. Any ik will take guna. So this even the dirgha ikara takes guna here. But this is puganta, not lagu upad, puganta. So this is the repita. And we see detail. We'll do this one next time. Okay, practice for homework. Tuk agamaha te nareshwaraha. So te repitaha nareshwara again. He says ja nighatai spashtam. No commentary on that. Next time please give sutram for the gha and the ta. I want sutram for the gha and the ta. So how did the dhatu han become nighata? Okay, nighata ihi. And the one sutram is 7. This is 7.3. You'll find it. Okay, 7.3. Katina tvachaha, no commentary. He's not given the vigrava whole samasa. He's only did ja nighata katina tvachaha. So he has done the titiya tatpurusha. Only he has titiya tatpurusha only has done for you. He has not remained because it is easy compound. It is a bahuvrihi compound. One whose skin was hardened by the striking of the bowstring. The rest of it is easy. We'll do detail next time. Swan, Bhujan, again same thing. See how we reverse the order? Because Bhujan, Swan in the shloka. Bhujan is the noun. Put that afterwards. Before that, put the pronoun. Very, very simple habit, good habit. Swan, Bhujan. Then Digiti, Vidhuya. Because the Digiti is kind of like an adverb for the Vidhuya. Digiti, Vidhuya. So they shook their arms saying, shame on these, So that the shaking that is kind of qualified by Digiti. How did they shake saying fire on these? That's how they shook their hands. And then Avamatya pratasthire. So Avamatya means out of disrespect, kind of shame on them, down with these. This is we saw this form in the prior shloka, which we saw Anumati, I think we saw, right? Anumantum. Now this is how we build a vocabulary. Now we're saying Avamatihi. Avamati is like to censure, to put down, to kind of deride, to blame. Avamatya. Pratasthire prasthitaha. She doesn't go in details, just says that. Okay, let's do this. So next time, please give a sutram how the han became ghata. Look at 7.3 for that, and look at this ati rivri, and we can look at the agamaha, and we can complete this next time. Let's just do the translation. We'll stop with that. Okay, let's see. Let's bring on our adhikrita anuvadakaraha. Okay, let us try. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
Let us try. Let's see what we can do with this one. Okay. Sire. What will it be?
Tata. Hey Tata.
Tata. Very good. Hey Tata. Many.
Bahavaha.
Bahavaha. Kings.
Nareshwaraha.
Actually means best of kings, kind of lord of kings. Nareshwaraha. Archers. This one.
Dhanabhrataha.
Dhanabhrataha. Shamed.
Hey Pita.
By that bow, Sitya.
Dhanusha.
Dhanusha, by that bow. Despised.
Dikiti.
I think Digiti Vidhuya.
Yeah, Dikiti Vidhuya.
Digiti Vidhuya. Shook their arms saying shame on these.
Dikiti Vidhuya.
There is what?
There.
I think, you know what? I think Digiti is coming later. Okay.
It comes later on.
I think I need to change something here. Digiti pratasthire, I think is taken. Digiti pratasthire.
Range 5.
Yeah, 5, no, this.
Departed.
Yeah, correct. But I'm saying that he's taking Digiti, I think pratasthire, I think he's taking it. Okay. I think if you look at the Tika, Malinatha was saying, Digiti Vidhuya. I think in all honesty, if you look Digiti Vidhuya, I think looks to me that Malinatha is taking Digiti with Vidhuya, not pratasthire. But Devdarji is taking it, I think, they left saying 5. Okay, either way. Yes. So I think this having despise, I think we just take Vidhuya.
Vidhuya.
I think Vidhuya. So there is this one.
Swan.
Swan. And arms?
Bhujan.
Bhujan. Whose skins were hardened by the strokes of their bowstrings?
Jani ghata katina tvacha.
Okay, now the skin is what? Tvacha.
Tvacha.
Hardened is kathina.
Katina.
The strokes is the
Ghataka.
Nighata. No, nighata only.
Nighata.
And the bowstring is ja.
Ja.
And crying fire. That is the crying is the iti only.
Dekiti.
Digiti. Pratasthire depart. Again, notice the uputara combination, please. Pra plus tha. Prasthanam. So prasthanam is to depart. Tha is to stay. Prastha is to set out, to depart. Pratasthire. Okay, we'll stop with that. Let's stay back for questions. And we'll Mangalacharanam. Ramo Raja Manistada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Bhaje. Ramena Viyata Nishachara Chamu Ramaya Tasmai Namaha Rama Nasti Parayanam Parataram Ramasya Dasosmyaham Rame Chittale Sada Bhavatu Me Bho Rama Mamudhara Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Sri Rama Nama Varanana On Namati. Okay, Karthik, I guess who's Ravi or